Morning guys, another wet, drizzly morning, grey. We visited the Woodland before 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be honest with you, I was really, well, the word is, it wasn't spooky, it was just very strange indeed. Never really experienced anything much like that before, but it was a little scary. Plus, I put together a montage of all the sunrises that I've taken from one spot, same place, different day. So hope you can enjoy that, and let's see you at the end of the vlog. Hi, good morning everybody. Lovely walk this morning. Another new location. This is about 10 miles from home. And we're walking down an old trackway. As you can see, it's really great that they've left it and haven't cut these hedgerows so that the nature can thrive. So let's see what we can see this morning. What we didn't realise was we were going to walk into a rather weird situation. This is 6:45 in the morning and we are miles from the nearest house. Well, we just, I was just about to say how quiet it was. Well, I did say how quiet it was, and suddenly there was some sort of ethereal voices in the woods, and suddenly I saw a couple of children. And this is really early, this is 7 o'clock in the morning. A couple of children running across through the woods, and then basically we got to one of the clearings, and there's a big, almost like a children's sleepover with lots of people. So our peace was shattered, but it's nice to see the kids enjoying the natural world. Yeah, nice. So this is good to see. This farmer has left this field margin to stay wild, and a lot of research done. Last week saw some corn buntings, which is the first time I've seen some for a while. The reason that the corn buntings numbers reduced dramatically was because farmers were cutting hedgerows, and obviously the crops were growing right up to the hedgerows, and there was no sort of space on these margins for birds to nest like corn buntings. But so it's great, it's good to see, really good to see. And you can see the hedgerows haven't been trimmed back all the way around. That's good, it's really good to see. So we're going to turn around here. We're at the top of the hill, and some quite nice views, although it's pretty misty around. Not a lot of nature because of the party in the woods. See you in a bit. Morning guys. I've just seen an amazing sight. It's definitely a first for me. Sparrowhawk hunting a green woodpecker. Just wow, speed. And a green woodpecker, I mean, I know obviously they're pigeons, but I would have thought a woodpecker would have been a bit more feisty and fast. But yeah, obviously no photographs, really quick. So quick, the incredible speed that they fly. But yeah, brilliant sighting, absolutely amazing. I know there's a sparrowhawk that hunts around these trees. I've seen it before. Completely still this morning. Look at that. Completely still. We haven't had a lot of rain in the last 2 weeks or so, but also we haven't really had that much sun, so there's been lots of grey days and not much rain. And you can see here this channel is dried up. This is the channel from one of our the main lake on this reserve into the river. I'll walk down the river and see what that looks like, but yeah, that's it's dried up, so it just proves that the water levels are low. Interesting. So we're just wandering down to see what the river level is like. It must be quite low, I would imagine. Yeah. That must be really deep in there, because there's almost no channel. Even though it looks low, that's really deep. Everything's very much overgrown now. Maybe I need to get a drone. Just get above this and see what we can see, but I don't know. It's a big decision. Not sure. Dwayne, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I get a drone or not? Well, the herd of bullets is about 15 to 20 of them, and normally in this part of the reserve, but they're not here as we speak. So I'm gonna wander through the meadow. And haven't been on this meadow for quite a while, so it'd be interesting to see what's around along the river. Let's go. All a bit overgrown, never mind. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but there's a red kite hunting right over my head here. They're so beautiful, you can tell them because they have the forked tail, and we have quite a few of them around here now. When I was a kid, seeing a red kite in this area would have been unbelievable, because there was about 10 or 15 in the whole of the UK, and it's just drifting away now. But there was about 10 or 15 in the whole of the UK, and they were reintroduced into the Chiltern Hills down to the northwest of London, and they were then introduced into a place in Northamptonshire, East Northamptonshire, with the hope that the two populations would grow and join. And to a certain extent that's happened. You know, we're halfway between the two places virtually, and we do get red kites here, but not in great numbers. In those areas where they're reintroduced, what they've found is they haven't spread. They've really populated those areas. If you get out of the Chilterns now, there are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of red kites, and people feed them. There's some pretty cool photographs of some of those areas, but I just love seeing them because they were so rare when I was a lad. So that's a lovely sight. So just to finish that story off, red kites were originally the only place you could find them in the UK in the 60s and 70s was in mid Wales, in the forests of mid Wales. And so, as I say, they were reintroduced. They've now been reintroduced into Scotland and really all over the country. And probably the only place you won't see a red kite, and correct me if I'm wrong, people, but southwest, they've certainly gone all the way around the rest of the country. So yeah, great to see. The good news is you cannot miss when there's some sort of wildlife on the river, because obviously an otter or ducks or geese cannot avoid making ripples in the water. So that was a moorhen, but yeah, just along this stretch where we saw the big dog otter earlier in the year. So it'd be great to see him again. That was good, just as the sun starts to come out. I'm going back for a bit of breakfast, but there was 3 common sandpipers on the lake, which was good. So there was 2 the other day, now 3. They flew off southeast, so maybe they'll not be back for a while, but that was good to see them here, really good. And we've still got one of our common terns as well. See him fishing over there. Great stuff. See you later. Bye.